What is going on, guys? It is Logan again, and today I'm giving you best MOAB classes for Modern Warfare 3 because we absolutely smashed 12 likes on that last video. And be sure to like this video as well. That way we'll get this video out there because, in my opinion, these are the best classes for MOABs in Modern Warfare 3. So we're going to start off with the skills class, which is the class that X7 Skills used, and that's what I got my double MOAB with, and that's what he got his world's fastest double MOAB with, is the MP7 silencer extended mags, because rapid fire doesn't do too much on this gun, so I don't really like to use it. And in case I ever do run out of ammo on this gun, I always just have an MP9 silence. That's actually what I have on every single gun as my secondary. And I always use C4 too with portable radar because portable radar is so useful. It shows them exactly where they are unless they're using assassin. And in my opinion, assassin is becoming less found, I guess, and it's just stopping. So that's why I use portable radar. And C4, I think you get it out faster, and I like throwing short distances instead of rolling a frag on the ground or sticking a Semtex. So yeah, and Scavenger, I think I have Scavenger for a lot of these, except for the ones that come with a good bit of ammo, like the PP90 and the P90, and the Scar, and maybe, no, okay, just these three, just because I think these three kind of need sleight of hand. PP90 reloads so slow. P90 is somewhat fast, but it's pretty slow, and the Scar is fast, but I just think sleight of hand does work with this gun, and you don't really need Scavenger until Specialist anyway. So yeah, and then Stalker, I pretty much run on 90% of these, except for the PP90, just because Stalker, it's so good when you just run by a Claymore, a camper with a Claymore, and you just destroy them because you have Stalker. That's why I like it, and I just like moving fast with my sights aimed down. And then here's the standard ACR class. You probably have all seen it. Silencer extended mags, and then on this class, I always like to unlock Assassin early if I'm not starting off with Assassin. And you see I unlock Assassin second and Quick Draw third and Sleight of Hand obviously first because I can't stand reloading not fast. So I think Assassin is probably one of the most valuable perks behind Hardline because I get tons of assists. So I like to start off with Hardline most of the time. Sometimes I do start off with Assassin though, just because maybe it's more of a stealth class, more mobile, like in MP7 or PP90. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this class. PP90 is, I mean, it's such a high fire rate, such a good gun when you can spray with it, which is why I use steady aim on it. That's really good. Plus, with quick draw and steady aim combined, you are ready in an instant when running around a corner. You can just stop and aim down your sight really fast. It's a very good weapon or perk combination. When I'm using one, I pretty much have to use the other. And then sleight of hand because it reloads so fast, or reloads so slow. And then, as you can see, I'm not using Scavenger on my specialist unlock or as a starting perk, so I have the MP9 silence as a secondary, which is pretty much a second gun. So that's how I like to use as my secondary. And then quick draw, it's good for the C4, and like I said, with a combination of steady aim, it does work. P90, very high fire rate. I can't stand it when it doesn't have rapid fire though. It has to have rapid fire in my opinion, and I always have to have a silencer, so that always takes up the attachment, and then it'll be silencer rapid fire instead of silencer extended mags. I can't stand it with extended mags. I think rapid fire is 10 times better, so that's why I like to rock on it. And again, well, I pretty much mimicked the class that I got for my first double mod because I couldn't seem to get one, and I mimicked it. That's really the only reason. I unlocked Scavenger first. I really just think, I don't know why I do. Most of the time, here's what I would redo it if I wasn't superstitious, I guess. I probably go steady aim, sit rep, and actually quick draw, steady aim, sit rep. That's what I would be using because it's steady aim, like always, with quick draw does work. Sit rep, I have an X31, and with the new buff to sit rep, it's amazing. Enough said. Go down to the SCAR. The SCAR is probably the second best assault rifle behind the ACR. Good for long range, high fire rate, little recoil, plus you slap on a silencer and extended mags, you have tons of ammo, and you're off the map. MP9, in case I run out of ammo, sleight of hand, quick draw. I mean, there's really no need to use steady aim, except for the fact that I'll be running around corners, but you don't run as fast with the SCAR, so I don't like to use steady aim, and it's not as good as a spray weapon. Plus, you move slow with the assault rifle, so I like to use Stalker. Here we got the Manimal class. Oh, actually, no. Manimal class is okay. With if you don't know what that is, Jay Nasty made it up. It's extended mags rapid fire. It's really good if you're playing against bad players, but if you're against good players, you have to rock the silencer, in my opinion, because the good players know how to use their map, and if you're just killing them and they spawn somewhere near you, that red dot is where they're going to be going to every single time. And actually, this class needs some buffing. Hold on. Yeah, that's why I like to use on my UMP, because Stalker, I don't know, I like to use it on pretty much every single gun. If it's not the first unlock, or if it's not the first perk that I use under the 3rd tier, then it is pretty much one of my first or second unlocks. I think Stalker is very useful, and yeah, Assassin always useful, hardline just to get specialist bonus early, plus those assists. Here we got the G36, probably one of the most underrated assault rifles. I would consider it tied for the 3rd best assault rifle. I mean, these two classes can go together. They're both underrated guns. They both have a pretty decent amount of recoil, except for the AK is more crazy. G36 is straight up, so it's a lot more manageable, and that's why I like it. And then I think they both need quick draw though, because assault rifles I seem to need to use quick draw on because they reload pretty slow, or not because they reload, but they aim down the sight pretty slow, so that's why I like to use quick draw on them. And then I think the G36 is good because it comes with a good amount of ammo with extended mags. The iron sights aren't too bad. Sometimes I will use the red dot silencer instead of the extended mag silencer, or if I'm using assault, I don't really use silencers with assault. I like to use the extended mags red dot, and then with the AK I like to use silencer extended mags as well, just because I don't know, I seem to go through ammo faster with assault rifles because there's more recoil and I miss a lot more, so that's why I like to use scavenger on those guns. And then Stalker I always use on assault rifles, and then pretty much these classes are identical besides the gun. And I need sleight of hand. I mean, G36 reloads pretty fast, AK somewhat fast, and that's really it for these guns, guys. These guys are probably the 2 worst out of these other 6 classes, but they're still viable MOAB classes if you're looking for somewhat of a challenge. I don't even think I've gotten the G36 MOAB yet because I don't like the gun that much. I just think it's good. It's just, I don't know, something's not right about it. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like rating if you enjoyed. And yeah, this is Logan signing out. Peace.